Are you gentlemen ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
Nightmare.
Give it up for your host, Mike Perkins!
Another late night comedy show with Mike Perkins and Laura Cheadle. With a house band who got the show tonight. Another late night comedy show tonight
With Mike Perkins.
Yes, baby! Yes! That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for yourselves for coming to another late show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming out. The show started directly on time. That's what you got to tell your friends, okay? Yeah. Tell them, spread the word, take a bunch of pictures, put it on social media and say, this show started right at 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Thank you so much for coming. With me, as always, it's my partner in crime. It's Mr. Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Paul Brodo. How you doing today, Paul? You doing good?
I'm doing pretty great, Mike. Hit about 640,000 on TikTok.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to San Diego Comic-Con next month. Apparently, I'm going to be meeting a lot of people because they want to say hi, and I'm a little scared of that.
He's going to be great. TikTok famous Paul Brodo.
TikTok famous Paul Brodo, everybody.
They're going to be like,
fame.
Are you in line to see Iron Man? No, I'm in line to see Paul Brodo. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
And if you're curious what he does,
what are you wearing? You already got a fan, Paul. What are you going to wear to the Comic-Con, Paul?
Probably Hawaiian shirt. Things that people will be like, that's him. 6'4" monster.
Give it up for my man Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. My partner in crime. With me as always is the best band in the world. This show with Adam and Sean, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys feeling today?
Great.
We're doing fantastic.
Doing great. Sean almost said shit.
I almost tripped on this rug. I'm sure everybody in the front row right here saw it.
As we set this up.
Thank you. Yeah.
He would have caught you, man. Come on.
We started on time and I didn't trip. If anybody was curious.
There you go. Exactly. You guys look good. You both got haircuts, too. You're looking good. You're looking fresh. I got a haircut the other day, too. We were haircut boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no one noticed that you got it.
No, my girlfriend did, but nobody else did.
You keep it high and tight.
Hey, high and tight.
Just
baby.
like the show started.
Just like the show. Hey, my name's Mike Perkins. What's going on? I'll be your host for the night, starting at 8:01. I'm about to start this monologue. What do you guys think?
What's going on?
You want to start this monologue right now, ladies and gentlemen?
Tell us about current events.
Also, I want to give a shout out too, though. We have an amazing show for you guys now. We have Laura Cheadle here, all the way from the East Coast, ladies and gentlemen. Is our musical guest. We have a couple special guest drop-ins, the people around town. I love these guys. And also, Mary Kennedy is our special guest comedian of the night. It is also her birthday today, ladies and gentlemen. So we're celebrating her birthday. So what do you guys think? You wanna start this monologue, though, guys?
Let's go.
At 8:02, you want to start this monologue, ladies and gentlemen? Hell yeah. Okay, so check it out. A woman attempted to avoid being arrested by hiding on a ride in Disneyland. Yeah, she almost got away with it too if Goofy wasn't a fucking snitch. Fucking, she's over there. Come on, Goof. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Fucking Goofy. Always ratting people out, you know? Fucking rat bastard Goofy. I don't know if you guys seen this. The new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra just released with a 200 megapixel camera and 100 times zoom. Wow. Yeah, hell yeah. Now you can look about a mile away at people still having more fun with their iPhones. You can really just zoom into that green bubble and be like, blue bubble for life, baby. Blue bubble for life, baby. My girlfriend hates that joke. I'll text it to her later and it'll be a green bubble, so it'll be fine. New research has shown that smiling has been linked to boosting your immune system.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tell that to your fucking ex. Tell that to your fucking ex. Is she here?
No, Mike, she's never going to be here.
The new girlfriend's here, ladies and gentlemen. Good for my new girlfriend. She just took my breath away. I gotta take a drink. Yeah. 8:04. We're moving on. 8:04 p.m. Studies have shown that being sufficiently hydrated enhances the ability to achieve an orgasm, especially for women. Yeah, and ladies, look, here in the Late Show tonight, we care about your health. Okay, so you gotta stay hydrated, ladies. We care about your health. Care about your health, ladies. Stay
We are nothing
hydrated.
if not helpful.
Take one down, pass it around.
We
Take
care
one
about our
down,
audience.
pass it around. Ladies, here we go. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated. A lot of waters, a lot of waters. Here we go. I gave them all on this side. Give this side some more waters, huh? We gotta stay hydrated. She's drying up.
She's drying up.
She's drying up. Hello. I'm gonna stay hydrated too. My fucking voice. I'll tell you guys, the past couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
It is a Wawa bag. The past couple weeks I was sick. I'm not sick right now, guys. You just all get up and leave. You're like, is that fucking COVID? But I got
Is
fucking.
that like a napkin from Rubio's? What the fuck are you doing?
I just passed out water. It was a lot of fun. What'd you say? From Rubio's?
Yeah.
I love that place. I've been there once, but this is a napkin from Rubio's. Moving on. In an Arby's in Louisiana, a dead body of an employee was found inside of the freezer. Yeah, the owner stated that it was just a freak accident. However, with every accident comes an opportunity. And what better than the 5 for $5 classic roast beef sandwiches when you order on the Arby's app, ladies and gentlemen.
Wasn't that loud?
People, we have the meats, guys. We
got
the meats. My fucking voice, dude. Sorry, guys. We'll start at 8:06. All right, hold on.
Got any more Rubio's napkins?
We're sponsored by Rubio's. If we say it 10 times, we get free. What'd you say? It's all vodka, yeah. I just fall over and Paul finishes the show. They're like, all right, monologue's over. Let's bring up the guests. People in Japan are taking lessons to relearn how to smile after the pandemic. Yeah. Yeah. Tell that to your fucking ex. Tell that to your fucking ex. Speaking of couples, a guy in London had to have his penis padlock removed by a tattoo artist after his girlfriend left him and had the only key. A penis padlock. Yeah, I don't think that's what he had in mind when they said they wanted to lock it down, you know, so I think you should just get a ring, you know, just get a ring. A woman who went missing in the Australian wilderness after making a wrong turn survived for 5 days on wine and candy. Yeah, that's nothing, said every woman in West Hollywood. I got the wine and the Snickers. We got the wine and the Snickers. This was a serious thing. I know everybody knows about it. As we all know, the Ocean Gate submarine tragedy happened, and the internet went crazy with memes and jokes, guys. And listen, it's not right. And personally, I don't want to sink that low. Well, not that low, because then it would implode. I don't want to. I'm gonna take another drink. Oh no, he didn't. I did want to make a joke about it though, like that one kid. It's a shame because he was 19 because he wanted to finish the Rubik's Cube. It'd be funny if they pull the rubble out and the Rubik's Cube was finished. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? He's like, he fucking did it. He finished it.
That one got me. That was good.
I got you. I got you.
That was dark.
Was that worth a Rubio's? This was cool. It's all about birthdays. Joyce Jackman, a British woman who just celebrated her 102nd birthday, said that the two key secrets to a satisfying and long life are great sex and great wine. Yeah. And her husband of 70 years also commented. He said, I'd rather have the fucking wine. That's the wine. 102 years old, still kicking. You know what I mean? Grandma, how'd you break your hip? Your grandfather. That's how I did it. Can you help me up? On to your grandfather. A woman in Indiana was robbed at gunpoint, but then the robber asked her out right after, giving her his name and social media. Yeah, he was like, can I DM you sometime? Like, what's going on? You know, and hey, when you're on the other side of the gun, sometimes the only thing you got to shoot is your shot. You know? Gotta do it. Hey, how you doing? You doing good? Give me all your fucking money. And also, you're free on Friday. I'll take you somewhere with the money I just stole from you. A new study says that the number of teens who don't enjoy life has doubled thanks to social media. Yeah, they don't enjoy life anymore because of social media. And I would agree too, because when I was a kid, it would have been way worse if my boy was like, hey, like and comment if you also think Mike's a pussy. Like and comment. He'd be like, come on, Billy, what the fuck, man? At least share my reel, you know? I need the followers. I gotta get Paul Brodo famous, you know what I mean? Come on, baby. Come on. A Florida mom was accused of leaving her kids in a car that caught fire while she was inside shoplifting. Yeah, and it goes to show that you're going to spend more time with your kids. I mean, take them shoplifting with you. You know, it's more hands to grab stuff, you know? But also, it's always the getaway drivers that ruin it. You know, the car caught fire. Come on, I'm trying to get out of here, you know? I'm trying to get out, baby. A one-legged British crime boss was finally caught and sent to jail after 5 years on the run. Yeah. Well, technically, he was hopping for 5 years. It was just... Yeah, but the cops already did get a leg up on him, so... Oh, hey, oh. According to a survey, 8% of men believe they can beat a lion in a fist fight. 8% of men believe they can beat a lion in a fist fight. Yeah, and according to another survey, 100% of those idiots were at the Capitol on January 6th. 100%. Oh, there you go. A man in Georgia paid $81,000 for a limb lengthening surgery to become 6 foot after his crush said she didn't like short guys. Yeah. He said it was money well spent, while she replied, I think it's really wonderful and I want to support a really great friend in his recovery. And he's like, friend? Thank you so much. Did we get that on tape? I want to get audio. That was perfect. That was perfect. Thank you. This was crazy. At a heritage auction... There you go.
There it is. Hey.
Oh, there it is.
It's not stopping me.
There you go. My man, Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen.
Seamless, Paul. Seamless.
Give it up, give it up. At a heritage auction, fuck me, dude. It's only 8:07.
Good time.
At least you're hydrated now. I'm sorry, who said that? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. At a heritage auction in Dallas, someone paid $114,000 for a rare classic Nintendo Super Mario Brothers game. Yeah, can you imagine paying that much money and still having to go home and blow it yourself? Believe that? $114,000? Too much money, too much. And finally, a new study has shown that sex is just as good or better than a sleeping pill. Yeah, just a fun fact for all the girlfriends in the crowd, you know, so. I can't sleep. I got you, baby. That was our monologue, ladies and gentlemen. That was it.
Mike's Monologues. Presented by Rubio's.
So, is this anybody's first time here coming to an LA show tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much. You guys are incredible. Usually, we do a segment called Sports and a Half with my man Brian McDaniel, but he's in New York City right now, ladies and gentlemen. So if we can say, fuck Brian all at one time, no. He's the best in the biz. Give it a say, Brian, you're the best in the biz.
Brian, you're the best in the biz.
We love you, buddy. But right now, us four are going to do a nice game that the mind of Paul Brodo has come up with, ladies and gentlemen. So, Paul, what are we doing right now?
All right, so I spend a lot of time on the internet because it's what I do. Anyway, there's this game called The Fuck, and I was like, wow, I say that at least 12 times a day, so let's try it out. the four of us. So we're just going to go down the line. Mike, we're going to start with you. All right.
Okay. What is the fuck? Anyway?
Yeah, what is this game?
What the fuck is the fuck?
To be honest, it's just a bunch of fucked up questions, and that's where we're going. You just got to answer it. So
Okay, I love it.
maybe you might not want to do this one, Mike. Give 3 realistic reactions to when she says she's still pregnant on April 2nd.
Oh! I love you. What time is what? What time zone is it? That's a good one. Yeah.
Hey, good one.
A good reaction.
There you go.
What's another reaction? As you. I love you. All right, that's my reaction to that one.
You know, that was great. That was touching.
Touching, right?
Adam, it's your turn.
Okay.
List 3 things you'd do if you ran out of toilet paper and really needed some.
You got your hand, for sure. Right? You're just
Not
gonna
my
go.
first choice.
That was your first choice?
You're out. You're out. There's a sink. You got your hands. There's that. Got the sink is a second option. And then sock. Yeah. Fuck your socks. You don't need socks. I don't fucking wear socks anyway.
That's a good one. I would use a sock.
Yeah, that's what that.
That's a disposable.
So many people in this room right now are like, he is so gross. I liked him, and now I fucking don't like him. And then some people are like, I didn't like him, and now I really don't fucking like him.
Well, you can talk to Adam afterward. Just shake his hand before you
Yeah,
leave,
please,
guys.
please.
He's shaking hands after the show.
Make sure it's the right. Make sure it's the right.
All right, Sean, your turn.
There we go, Sean.
This one is the most tame. So do you want me to go with this, or you want me to try a new
I
one?
mean, you can try it out, whatever. We can see
All
what
right.
happens.
List 3 ways to hide a fart.
He's not good at this.
Yeah. There's the cough, like the the clap for no reason, just like gotta get out of here. And then there's sucking it back in.
Sucking it back in.
You just SVD it.
Yeah. That's nice.
Some people are nodding, and some people are like, "What does that
You
mean?"
suck it back in. God damn.
Yeah.
I like it.
How about it?
All right, Paul, your turn now.
Jesus, Paul.
My turn. Okay. Mine's list 3 things to do when it's too tight.
Wow, here we go, Paul.
I put 2 fingers in.
Jesus.
I see if there's a cucumber in the fridge, and I would say I can't do this. That's probably.
You're just gonna quit? I can't do it, babe. I can't do it.
do it. I mean, there's nothing else.
Paul the Virgin, everyone.
Paul, what a game.
Oh no, bro,
This is what the internet gives Paul.
It's random questions.
I
We'll
like
be
it.
doing autographs at Comic-Con next month, ladies and gentlemen.
Paul, you're sitting in front of mostly queer women. There's so many options.
There's so many
You
options.
got a fucking rowdy crowd tonight. I love it.
Just call.
Phone a friend. Phone a
Phone a friend. Listen, wait 20 minutes. My friend's gonna come over. It'll be good. Oh, that's so funny.
You want another one?
Yeah, we'll do one more. Yeah.
All right.
Do one more each.
We can't do this. If you're single, give 2 shots to another player. That's not
Oh,
possible.
okay.
So there's 3 questions. You'll answer one. So I'll
Oh,
answer
here
one.
we go. Who wants to answer this one?
Mike.
I'll do it. Yeah, yes.
All right. Choose the 3 of us, and in order, say who would be the cheapest escort to the most expensive.
Cheapest export.
Escort.
Escort. Who would be the cheapest? I'm sorry, Paul. I think you would be the cheapest.
You are correct.
I I feel like you'd be like, yeah, whatever. Whatever you got.
I'm bored.
Whatever you got. I think Sean would be sucking it back in at second.
And the lady
And
is over here.
with all those fucking rings and bracelets, I'm gonna have to fucking pay a lot of money for fucking a handshake from Adam Chambers, ladies and gentlemen.
Love it.
Love it. Oh, that's fine.
Thank you. There it is.
I love it.
It's great.
That was it.
That's great.
Was that good?
Great game. Great game.
Good game.
Was that the fuck?
I mean, that is. It just keeps. There's more questions.
3 hours from now, we're like, would you ever fucking do?
Like the next one is list 3 things you can put under a pillow before fucking and take them out while you're doing it.
Jesus.
What is this game? Right?
That's why it's called the thug.
And it's a bag of nickels. Everyone knows that.
Okay, you say bag of nickels. What do you say?
What was it? Put things in the pillow?
Before you're fucking and then
It's
take it
for-
out.
Then you wish
So he said bag of nickels.
A pack of nickels.
Nickels.
A can of soup.
A can of soup.
Can of soup.
So
Alright. I would pull out my headshot and be like, this is for you, honey. Another late show tonight. All right. That was our Duh Funk with Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much. So we are here at Loft Ensemble, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Loft Ensemble. We are here. It is a theater company here in North Hollywood, run by an artistic director, Mr. Adam Chambers, ladies and gentlemen, and run by amazing people here. They have actors, comedians, everything. It's an amazing place, and they give us the chance to do this every single month. So give it up for Loft Ensemble. We're all members here, and we want to do this segment right now where a member from Loft does stand-up, ladies and gentlemen. So this next comedian is getting back into stand-up, so this is our Loft late night spot, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get it really loud in here. Get it super loud in here for my man Daniel J. Parker.
Hello,
there it is.
how's everybody doing tonight? I'm Swiss, so I just want to comment on how amazing it is about the precision timing this show runs with. It makes me feel right at home, so thank you for that. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun up in the sky, you know how I feel. Winds drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I feel like shit. Like microwaved fucking shit. That new dawn comes around, I'm probably still awake. A new day rolls over, I'm passed the fuck out. At some point I'll wake up and something's gonna hurt. My knee, my back. At some point in the day, for no explainable reason and with no fucking warning, one of my balls is gonna start hurting. If it doesn't, I'll probably accidentally punch myself in the balls. I don't know if that's happening for any of the older gentlemen in the room. I got 40, I don't know, my spine started getting shorter, my arms are getting longer, my balls are still going lower. Coordination's all off, just fucking right there. The dishwasher, boom! Fucking tumble dryer, that one's got swing on it, boom! The worst of it, man, parallel fucking parking. You're mid-second turn, and you lose your grip, and just fucking BAM! Big shot. And there I am trying to park in LA traffic, crying. It's not the first time. You ever marry the wrong person and nearly ruin your whole fucking life? Just me? Sorry, that's for Tuesday's group, not Thursday's group. I do like that bit though, because it gives the married couples something to talk about on their way home. You don't even have to be married. Even if you're in a long-term committed relationship, you can have the same fucking discussion. I should have married Lucy Perkins. I should have married Pauline Bordeaux. I don't know who the fuck they are. They used to be fat. You gotta add the where people get a little like, does he still know? My immigration doctor told me there's one note that was in there. It said, the patient is obese. So I fucking know. I couldn't have got into the country without knowing. So I'm 41. I've never online dated, and I've just got fucking divorced. I'm like a social experiment. I'm gonna pitch MTV, see if they'll do a show about me. It's gonna be fun. But I feel like I feel like the online dating stuff, they should give you like a war stories section, just so you can get shit out of the way. You know? It'll just make shit so much fucking easier. I just want to let you know up front, if we go for a drink, that Boxing Day is a very special day for me. Because we got separated on Boxing Day. I filed for divorce on Valentine's Day. Really hammered the heart-shaped nails into the coffin of love with that one. Yep, life is changing, which is great. I graduated from my marriage. My parents are still working on theirs. They're 55 years deep. I managed mine in 10% of that time. 5 years. It's a fast-paced fucking life, you know. So I want that in my war stories. I want those new holidays. That Christmas thing, Boxing Day and Valentine's Day are very special days for me. I got a light, so I think I'm coming up. I'll end with this. You like statistics? Statistically, I'm going to step on this thing at least twice more before the end of this fucking 30 seconds. Statistically speaking, and this is a statistic that I'm just making up, so don't worry about it. As you age, you are more likely to get crop dusted. It's a fact of life. You live with a partner, doubles the capacity that you're going to get crop dusted, or the likelihood of you getting crop dusted. But the worst of it, the buttholes are not getting any tighter. The worst of it is the self-crop dust. It's right when you go to the bathroom, you're in a rush. You drop your pants. I'm not going to drop my pants. You drop your pants, and right as you go to sit down to take a shit, one ekes out. Just, you sit down. Right the fuck into it. And you can't leave. You're stuck there. Just in your own filth. So that's the statistic I'll leave you guys with. Thank you so much today. Great. I appreciate you all.
Guys, give it up for Daniel J. Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Crop dusting his way back into online dating, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. Daniel J. Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. We have another special guest drop-in right now, ladies and gentlemen. She just came here. She was like, I want to do some stand-up. And I was like, fucking get up there and do it, baby. So guys, get the round of applause going. Get it going. Get it out here for Ava Bunn.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys can sit down now. You may be seated. Thank you so much for having me. I also recently just got a divorce. None of you believe me. I did just get a bowl cut though. I didn't ask for this, okay? I did not. Whenever I tell people that, they go, what? No, you didn't. Sorry. I'm a tall girl. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do this. Adam Chambers, my best friend. We're best friends, right, Adam? We're best friends.
Yes, of course we are.
He was my teacher at USC, and he gave me a B. but an amazing opportunity. He gave me a B and said, you have potential. And so we're here to prove it, right? Right? So at the end of this, I'm going to get a grade from all of you and see if I proved them right. Before I get started, I want to do like a land acknowledgement. We are renting out a Lutheran church. So I want you all to remember the Lutherans came here first. And we need to respect that. Okay? So we're going to respect that. You're really nodding. Praise you! Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers as a kid. I don't know if you guys were allowed to have fun, but I wasn't. And I brought something with me. I was like, oh no! No, it's an email that I found that I wrote when I was 10 years old to my friend Sarah, off of my mom's email, of course. And I sent it to her mom's email. And the email says, Dear Sarah, hi, it's me, your best friend Ava. I was really excited to sleep at your house tonight, but I can't. My mom won't let me. She says she's afraid your dad will touch me. She says your dad is a very nice man, but she doesn't trust any men. Or women. Women can be wrong too, my mom says. So I'm sorry, Sarah, but I hope you and the girls have fun. Love, the Bunn family. Addressed it from my entire family. But yeah, so I was never allowed to have sleepovers. My mom always told me, you know, Ava, as many reasons as you want to give me will never be as long as the list of sex offenders in our neighborhood. So, okay, she made that very clear. So yeah, tonight, because, thank you, he just gave me the light. He's like, get off the stage! Stop talking about this. But yeah, since I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers, I was thinking like maybe we could, lock the doors and stay here for the night. He liked that too much. I'm scared. I just got a divorce, so I'm not in the market right now. But yeah, I guess I could do a sleepover thing, talk about some sex jokes real quick, probably, right? Sex stuff. She has sex. She has water. I hope the orgasm doesn't hit right now. Literally just got a divorce. Don't remind me. But okay, sex jokes. Also, I know we're in a church, guys, but one time I was in a church and I was at my Aunt Gail's funeral and I was sitting on those rock hard pews and the seam of my slacks just like hit me the right way, you know? She knows, you know what I'm talking about. When the seam of she goes, yeah, the seam of your slacks hits you just the right way and you're like, oh, at a funeral. Totally. You would know if you had a clitoris. He's like, what? You'll find it one day. You will. Don't worry. Okay. But I have been taking a lot of pregnancy tests recently. Just to make myself feel like I'm sexually active. Power of manifestation, right? So I'm gonna go and fuck a lot and fuck really hard. That is my teacher right there. And thank you so much for having me.
Alright, give it up for Ava Bunn, ladies and gentlemen. Adam's like, I want to give you an A, but all you talked about was sex and fucking me on the final performance. Oh, God. There you go. USC! That's awesome. Give it up one more time. Ava Bunn, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. Love it.
Funny lady.
Funny stuff. Why'd you give her a B, man? So we're all thinking.
It's an attendance issue that we're going to talk about later.
Come on, Ava.
That's standards. You know what I mean? Like, A's are for A's.
She's having too many sleepovers, that's why. That's why she's missing class. You know?
A's are for A's.
Jeez. Ava Bunn, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up one more time. Are you guys ready for a special musical guest of the night, ladies and gentlemen? I have been friends with this girl maybe 25 years, maybe 20 years. It's been going 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. I love her so much. We grew up on the East Coast together, and she's here touring right now. She just did the Mint in LA right now, and she's here for you guys tonight. Guys, I want to get the round of applause going. Get it going. Get it going. For my girl Laura Cheadle and her father James Cheadle on the keys, ladies and gentlemen. Laura Cheadle, ladies and gentlemen, and James Cheadle.
I used to copy Mike in chemistry class. And by the way, that was only 18 years ago, Mike. Don't age women. For God's sakes. So, this is my father, Papa Cheadle, over here. I have some people in the audience here that know a lot of my dating history, which is frightening. So this is a song called Hey There Devil. This is actually featured in a free form show right now. And it's about being with someone you know they're not right for you, but for some reason you just keep going back. Right, Mom? Hey there, devil, with your sweet subtle words, in your soft moving hand. Bring me up, boy. I remember just how they used to inching closer. It's about time I was seeing you again. There we go. But you ought to know me better than to make me say it's over. The radio is playing a reminiscent song. Let's just call it even with the dance. Hey there, devil. Woo! I took a drive, woo! Baby, I'm trying to make you climb out from my mountain. I think it may not be so easily resolved. This burning situation between you and I. Yeah, come on, Papa. You're the devil. Yeah. You're the devil. We're moving on, bearing vulnerability and worse yet, possibility. You drive me crazy, baby. I can't get you out my mind, baby. Hey there, devil. Hey. Baby, you're my devil. Release the doves. Having fun over here? So we just signed a deal with Sony. It's a very, very exciting time. And maybe I'll move out here, but you know, I'm an East Coast Jersey girl. Am I gonna fit in, Mike? Am I gonna fit in? Yeah. So this song's called Blue Sky. It's about being yourself and not letting anybody change you, because everybody out there is gonna try to change you. But you can't change perfection, right, Mommy? Song called Blue Sky. And don't be afraid to groove. It's LA groove. Come on. Daddy always told me people like you all far in few. Learning me, there was no time taking. Gritting our eyes, just money making. I'm breathing words every day. I'm breathing out the things in my way. I took time from the blue sky. You told me I could be myself without the worry of anybody's. I took a sign from the blue sky. You told me I could be myself without the worry of anybody's. Turn it all around. I know to not jump at every sound. I pick up my mind, take some time to stop to rewind. 'Cause I'm breathing words every day. I'm breathing out the things in my mind. I took a sound from the blue sky. You told me I could be myself without the worry of anybody else. I took a sign from the blue sky. You told me I could be myself without the worry of anybody else. I took a sign from the blue sky. I took a sign from the blue sky. Come on. Woo. Hey. Come on. We can get this one. Yeah. You told me I could be myself without the worry of anybody else. I took a sign from the blue sky. You told me I could be myself without the worry of anybody else. I took a sign from the blue sky. I took a sign from the blue sky. Yeah, Papa, using this keyboard. So, quick story. My friends over here know it. I recently met the love of my life, and we got married in September. Michelle over here. So, it's a song called "In the AM." This goes out to my bride. You like that? She goes, "Oh wow!" And you may be seeing this in a movie soon. How many times must I go through this? It's about hit or miss, yeah. Always seem to strike out with that kiss, and there you were, glowing through my darkened past. Suddenly, I knew you'd be my last. Never thought I'd be as happy as I am, watching you sleep in the AM, waking you up in the AM. The bus arrived right at 9:16. There are 3 seats and I sat in between. Yeah, hit a bump. Whoops, there goes my coin. Yeah. You picked them up and gave me my life change. Never thought I'd be as happy as I am, watching you sleep in the AM, waking you up in the AM. 'Cause ooh, I was about to give up. Ooh, and now you make me wake up. Ooh, I was about to give up. Ooh, and now you make me wake up. Come on, Daddy. Never thought I'd be as happy as I am, watching you sleep in the AM, waking you up. Never thought I'd be as happy as I am, watching you sleep in the AM, waking you up. Hey, good morning. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Perkins. I love you. My name is Laura Cheadle.
Laura Cheadle, ladies and gentlemen. She did cheat on me in chemistry class all the time.
I did.
She did. And what's funny is like she would skip class and then cheat off me, and then she got an A, and I got a fucking B-. How does that? You did. There was a time he was playing guitar. He's like, anybody a singer? And you were like, I am. In the AM, waking you up. Laura Cheadle, ladies and gentlemen. And Papa Cheadle, James Cheadle on the keys, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. Thank you so much for doing the show. Give it up for them one more time. And follow her. She just released a brand new single called Time Thief on Spotify, ladies and gentlemen. So check her out on Spotify. She's the best in the biz. Are you guys ready for another drop-in comedian of the night, ladies and gentlemen? Are we ready for our next special guest comedian of the night, ladies and gentlemen? I love this girl. She performs all around the country. She's about to film her very first 30-minute special next month, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of August. Guys, get the round of applause going for my good friend, Jessica Saul.
That was so beautiful that you guys did that together. I wish I had musical talent. I tried during the pandemic to learn an instrument, but there was just a lot of masturbating and crying instead. That's what I did. I'm happy you're laughing. I was like, this guy's gonna hate me, and then you play piano. I was like, he's cool. That's Laura's dad. Okay. What are the gloves for? Do they keep your fingers on with the piano? I was curious. I was like, this guy's going rollerblading after or on a motorcycle, something. Happy to be here. Sad to be alive. Happy to be here. I moved to Los Angeles during the pandemic from New York. Big mistake for me. I went from being a New York 7 to an LA Mr. Bean real quick. Happened to me. Yeah, ouch is right. That came from the internet. You said that's legit? It is, and that's my life, so thank you. I do get insecure about my looks in this town. I was, you guys, where are my LA locals at? Raise your hand. That was very polite of you. That was nice. Everyone hates it here too? Okay. Everyone's visiting?
Not native.
Why are we silent? Are you okay? Well, you're not supposed to go downtown. I learned that, right? So I was downtown a couple weeks ago and I was walking in an alley, pure daylight, okay? And there were these two men who were performing meth. Meth, the musical. They were doing meth. Is that what you do to meth? They were active. We were using meth. And I passed by and one guy looked at me. He was like, "Hey, miss, I want to let you know I think you're beautiful." And the other guy next to him just went, "She's all right." What? Do you know what that feels like to be deemed a 5 by a man with 5 teeth? But I did find love before I moved down here. I just got married a couple months ago. To a man, unfortunately. I'm sorry, my queer ladies in the front. Look, I tried to date women. I really did. But it turns out that women like to be kind and connect emotionally with you and get to know you, actually. And I didn't realize that I crave emotional absence. So to a man it was. And I married a man. We met on one of the dating apps, TaskRabbit. I don't know if you guys ever used that before. I think we're together. He just keeps putting up shelves and my card keeps getting charged, so. No, he's a good boy. He's a real good boy. I'm dating Pinocchio. He is real, he's a real man. He's very supportive. Sometimes I feel like he gets a little too supportive. Like sometimes I think he confuses my mental illness as like this fun little quirk that I have. I'll be like, "I need help." He's like, "You're the funniest woman I know." I'm like, "I need professional help. Help me, somebody, any therapists here?" No? Okay, this is more like a we need therapy crowd. Got it. That's why we're all silent. You from LA? Okay. I love your outfit, sir. Excellent. Are you in therapy?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Not because people who wear dazzling things need to go to therapy, but most of the time they do. And Me too. I'm looking for a new therapist. I had a therapist when I first moved out here, but I didn't trust her one bit. She had adult braces, a dumb bitch. I couldn't trust her one bit, okay? You're gonna try a full metal mouth of braces, and we met on Zoom. So I was like, she could be a 14-year-old. I don't even know if she's real. You're gonna try and actively work on yourself while trying to help me work on myself. No, bitch, you get in this align, okay? Do it to yourself, okay? I didn't like her because I would like tell her about my crippling anxiety, and she was like, "Oh, Jessica, that sounds very hard." And I was like, "Yeah, Krista, what are we gonna do about it?" And she said, I said this one time to her. I was like, I'm just like, I'm having panic attacks at night. She was like, "Oh, well, Jessica, have you ever tried using the app Headspace?" I was like, "Well, Krista, have you ever tried using your degree? I don't understand." Can you imagine like any other profession if you went to somebody like say you wanted to get really fit and you went to a personal trainer and you were like, "I'm looking to get real buff," and they were like, "Have you ever looked at a picture of The Rock?" Just do that. I am married. I'm happy. I had a bachelorette party and I don't typically I wanted something that was a little bit different. I don't like the traditional bachelorette parties that are like very hetero, where women are like obsessed with the penises. I don't get it. Like they're always playing penis games and they're pinning the penis on the thing. And we played this game. I went to a friend's bachelorette last year. And we played this game where it was like this giant plastic penis that we had to jerk off until water squirted out, and it was like supposed to be fun. That is hard labor. Why do we glorify and romanticize penises? Like, raise your hand here if you like giving hand jobs. Okay. Nice and proud. You like it. You can't even raise your hand because it's tired though, right? Okay? We need a union, all right? We need labor laws. No one likes giving hand jobs. Why are we going to do that for fun? I can't imagine a straight bachelor party. You don't see any man collecting all of his guy friends, handing out pink pussy hats like, all right, everybody gets one. We're all gonna sit in a circle and finger this fleshlight until somebody's crowned champion, Mike. Sorry, it's the traditional white guy name. I forgot. I didn't forget we were hosting, but you also look ashamed. Do you like giving handjobs? Okay. Yourself? Okay. I'm having an active mental breakdown. It's the space. Adam, what is the decor? It's like mental illness on the walls. Like a witchy tapestry and a shower curtain. I'm just confused. Like, that's why I'm having a mental breakdown actively. Anywho, okay, I'll tell you a story. So I had a bachelorette party. I wanted very simple things. All I wanted to do is gather my best friends, go to the desert, get high on mushrooms, and sing show tunes. And that is what we did, okay? So we went to, thank you. We went to Joshua Tree. We had a great first night, and the second night, we were singing. We are mid-peak mushroom high, singing One Day More from Les Mis, okay? Thank you. Are you gonna sing it with me? One more dog. One more day. Everybody, one day more. Okay, and then the flag comes out. Everything's great. Okay. In my mind, you would have came up here. We would have done the whole thing together. It's fine. So then we're like singing, and then I hear a knock on the door. And I was like, oh my God, is it a noise complaint? And then open the door, and there's a man standing there, and he's in a SWAT team police uniform. And I was freaking out, and I was like, oh my God. Oh, an important detail. He wasn't wearing a shirt. And I was freaking out because I was like, oh my God, Jessica, like, am I hallucinating that this police officer is not wearing a t-shirt? Or has the Joshua Tree Police Department done an exceptional job at defunding the police because they're out of shirts? There's no more shirts. So he comes in, and my two best friends had conspired against me to perform what was my worst nightmare, which is to hire a male stripper to come and perform for me. So within a moment's time, they did the fucking veil thing on me. Now, from what I was told after, okay, my friends had hired a man. His name is Baby, okay? Baby had a six-pack. The man who arrived was Budget Baby. He came over, he was like, first of all, the man was dead inside, okay? There was no active soul present. And he was like, where's the bride? Meanwhile, like, I have a fucking veil thing flowing. Where's the bride? So then the man rips off his pants, okay? Knee pads. I was like, what sport are we gonna play? Those, he was like, knee pads and those gloves. Like, that's what he was ready to do. And I was like so upset. So and mind you, like, look, if they're gonna have a stripper, great, fine. But like, you want it to be like a little sexy, right? The man looked like if Play-Doh, like children's clay, was a real boy. Like, that's what he looked like, which is fine. But you know what? I can objectify men because men have been objectifying women forever, okay? Say you were a straight man, okay, and you hired a female stripper to come to your bachelor party, and a woman that you hired was blonde, double D's, named Brenda, and someone like me came in and was like, hello, boys, like, you'd be a little upset. So Baby is doing his thing, and I swear, I know this is like a very, like, cliche, like, male thing to like, hump the mic, but this is Baby, okay? He was like this. He was humping everything that he could see inside, like this, with his eyes half closed. His Fitbit went off. It was like, are you performing exercise? Because we don't detect a heartbeat. And then the whole thing was over. He, like, flipped us around, did the whole thing, and I was like, this needs to end. Turns the lights on. Everyone's crying. He's dripping sweat. And then he asked, he was like, do you guys mind if I take a shower? I was like, sure, Budget Baby. It appears that you were the only one that got wet this evening. And then he came out. We all started watching a movie. I forgot the man was there. And then I packed him a Tupperware of hummus and sent him on his way. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for your hosts.
One more time, Jessica Saul, ladies and gentlemen. And the stripper coming out right now. And just Budget Baby coming out right now. Guys, one more time, Jessica Saul, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you go see her new special coming out on August 30th. Go see that at the Crow in Santa Monica, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready for next comedian of the night? Are you guys ready for your next comedian? I love this guy. He performs all around the country. He actually just filmed his very first special that'll be coming out in the next couple months. He's one of my best friends in comedy. I want you guys to get it loud there. Get it very loud there for my man Justin Foster.
Thank you guys very much. Keep it going for Jessica. How funny was that, huh? So funny. She let me shower at her bachelorette party. And one more time for Mr. Mike Perkins, one of my really good friends. Super cute. I love Mike. Yeah, it's not often I get to perform at an AA meeting in a church attic, so this is really nice. This is really cool. This is great. As Mike said, my last name is Foster, Justin Foster. It's a pretty easy name. Please, I hate it when people mess it up. I was at the bank recently, and the teller was like, all right, let me just pull up your account, Mr. Fister. I was like, okay, no. I don't know if that's anyone's last name. I come from a long line of Fisters. My pappy was a Fister. His pappy was a Fister. My dad, Keith Fister, met my mom, Beverly Bukaki, and I like that she put the word Mr. in front of it. That really makes it, huh? Mr. Fister sounds like a horse that you wouldn't expect to win the Kentucky Derby, huh? It looks like an undisputed win for Shadow. And wait a minute, holy moly, coming up on the left, it's Mr. Fister. Back in the race. This is exciting. A little bit about me. I started doing comedy. I've been doing comedy for 20 years. You guys, I started comedy. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, 3 people. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I started comedy in 2005. Yes, 2005. It was Motorola Razors, Fall Out Boy in my comedy career, you guys. That's when I meet people that are like famous on TikTok now. It really makes me laugh. Like, I've only been doing comedy for a couple of months, but I'm pretty famous on TikTok. I was like, I feel you, dude. I was once a featured comedian on MySpace. So this is your future, you guys. The very first time I did stand-up comedy, my family surprised me. They all came out to see me. They didn't tell me they were coming. They all surprised me. My aunts, uncles, like the entire Fister family came out. They wanted to surprise me, do stand-up comedy, opening up for Joey Coco Diaz. So that was the first time. Yes, and they were mortified. Yeah, they were not ready for that. They were not ready for that. My grandfather died like a week later. So. Yeah, I know. And I tell that story to people like, oh my God, that's so sweet. He held on long enough to watch his grandson chase his dreams. And my family's like, you know you killed your grandfather, right? Like, you know, this is your fault. It's been an interesting ride, though. I've been doing comedy for almost 20 years, and I performed everywhere. An attic in a church is not the weirdest place I've ever performed at. It's not. I performed everywhere. I once performed at an orgy one time, you guys. Yeah, I know. Some of you guys do look familiar. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, you guys. That jacket right there, you were there for sure. I know you were there. That's why I laugh when new comedians complain about bad shows. Like, I had to perform at a bar and talk over a television. I had to talk over orgasms. That's hard to compete with, you guys. I walked in, there was just plastic all over the floor, and I was like, okay, did somebody book Gallagher? My family thinks it's just rainbows all the time. Oh my God, what a gift. You get to do comedy. Oh, it must be magical. I was like, I just did a show in the back of a Sizzler. Every show is an opportunity to make God's children laugh. I literally once performed on Skid Row, you guys. Yeah, there's no God there. With my girlfriend. She's a little bit younger than me. We have a little bit of an age difference. Like, she does things that I don't know about. Like, she loves playing Sims. Does anybody know what that is? I'd never heard of this before. You know what that is? I like that you raised your hand. You're like, present. The Sims, if you don't know what it is, it's a game that it's like a virtual reality thing. Does this make sense? All right, yeah, you know what it is? Okay, yeah, I had no idea what it was. It's like this virtual reality thing that she plays. And the technology is insane because the wife character looks exactly like her. And the husband character looks nothing like me at all. Like, not even the same race. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? He doesn't look anything like. He's like big, and he's Puerto Rican, and he's got a job. Like, it's nothing like it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, she goes, oh, it's just random. I was like, random? Your character has the shirt you're wearing now. We got into a fight one time because I wanted to go to a strip club. She goes, you can't go to a strip club. That's emotionally cheating. I was like, you have a family. I can't get a lap dance? You have a mortgage with this guy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Living in LA too long, man. I know I've lived in LA too long because I went back to the South recently and I went to a Subway and I ordered a veggie sandwich. And yeah. I know, yeah. You've done that before? Did you know that if you order a veggie sandwich in the South, they're legally allowed to shoot you? Dude, I was like, can I get a veggie sub? And he was like, no meat. I was like, no. He's like, couldn't understand. He was like, you don't want any meat on it. I was like, why do you care? You don't think I'm going to get the full Subway experience? I just watched you microwave bologna. He could not understand, man. He just threw lettuce and carrots on a thing and gave it to me. I got into my car, down the side of the sandwich, he had written abomination in Sharpie. Yeah. Dude, I could not believe it. That he spelled it correctly. But I was like, why are you so upset right now? Like, you're not even a real, it was a Subway inside of a Walmart. You're not a real restaurant. Your restaurant is next to a Coinstar machine in a tire department. You're just a shitty corporation inside of a shittier corporation. Right? Like Walmart, terrible corporation. They use child labor to make their products. And Subway, I mean, we know their stance on children. Thank you. Some people are explaining that Jared was very bad. Yeah, okay. Anybody white trash out here around up close? Yeah, right here. They put you in the back over here. That's awesome. That's awesome. I tried hard. I didn't want to accept it. When did you know that you were white trash? What happened? Was there a defining moment for you? The moment of birth. Just you're like, I thought everyone had a ferret in their trailer. Mine was last week. Yeah. I tried to hide it, and then I figured out I was white trash, and my mom got kicked out of my comedy show. That's yeah. My mom is banned from the Dallas Comedy Club, you guys. Yeah, she's not allowed. Have you guys ever been heckled by your mother? Regular heckles are like, yeah, boo, you suck. She was like, the divorce was your fault. It was the most white trash thing that's ever happened. She got drunk, heckled, kicked out, got in a fight with a bouncer, broke a rib. Yeah, almost missed her shift at Waffle House. The weird thing about blocking your mom on social media is they give you a lot of opportunities to change your mind. I don't know if you've ever blocked anyone. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. Are you sure? Your mother? Are you sure you want to block the person who raised you? I'm like, yes. Oh, hey, can we let dogs be dogs again? Is that okay? Every video I see is just dogs doing human things that they have no business doing. The new one is this TikTok video of the smart dogs that are just hitting buttons with the commands. Have you seen this? Yeah, what are we doing? It's unrealistic. My girlfriend watched it, came home with a box, and like, we're gonna teach Luke buttons. I'm like, he ain't ready for buttons. He still tries to fight his reflection. Luke ain't built for buttons, honey. 3 days. All I hear is 3 days, and she's trying. It's like, water, outside, treat. Water, outside, treat. She's like, he's not pushing the buttons. I'm like, you're pushing mine. And I can see him, like, he has no idea what, he's just staring at her, hitting the buttons. Water, outside, treat. And he's kind of, he's a Maltese, so like the poodle is kind of, okay. And then the Maltese is like, boom! Do I chew on the button? She forgot about the buttons. I thought it would be hilarious to re-record the buttons with just very sexist things. Oh, I thought it was hilarious. You hit it when she walks in, like, make me a sandwich. Hilarious. Hilarious. Her mom came over to visit. She was like, oh, I've heard about the buttons. And she hit it and just goes, anal. I was like, oh, shit. She's mortified. My girlfriend's pissed. The dog's licking his ass. I was like, hey, the button worked.
I tell you guys, just like get out of here. I don't like when people are hypocritical. I don't. If you have strong beliefs, that's fine. It's the hypocrisy that drives me crazy. I'll give you an example. I got COVID one time. I don't know if you guys got COVID. I don't have it now because if I do, we're all gonna get it. The Dexter air conditioner's not gonna save us, but I got it. And I don't know if you got it before. I don't know. Don't get it. I got it. And yeah, did you get it? Dude, it had so fast. At 8 a.m. I felt fine. At 8:05 I was talking to Jesus. And I stepped outside to get some fresh air, and I swear to God, there was an anti-COVID protest coming down the street. I stepped outside, and they're like, COVID is a hoax. Masks are illegal. And the weirdest part of this story, I swear to God, I locked eyes with a guy that I know. He's live streaming the entire event. He sees me, I know, and I look the way that I look, right? So he assumed I was on his side. He goes, Justin, come march with us. And I just go, dude, I have COVID. I've never seen a group of people scatter so fast in my entire life. A dude dropped his "Don't live your life in fear" sign right on the boulevard. Hi, my name's Justin Foster. You guys had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
One more time for my man Justin Foster, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new special coming out soon. Follow him at Justin Foster on Instagram for all the updates, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready for a special guest comedian of the night, ladies and gentlemen? You guys ready for a headlining special guest comedian of the night, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
You've seen her on Shameless. You've seen her on Conan. You're about to see her right now. It's the birthday girl. Guys, get the round of applause going for Mary Kennedy.
Let's go.
Mary Kennedy.
I was dancing with Mike. I go, I know your girlfriend's in the audience. Trust me, she's not jealous. Anyway, hello. So I brought the music interlude in because these boys are hot. Let's just be honest. You are. You're good looking. I'm going to move this because it just covers my back. Anyway, here's the thing. Let's hear it for them. Let's hear it for Mike. Let's hear it for everybody who's here. My husband, who doesn't speak or look at me in the eyes in Van Nuys, so I can do anything I want. So anyway, sorry, they're like, we don't want to do anything with you. Anyway, hi. So Paul Jasek and I are matching. Let's look at us first. And it's brilliant. I know he's my gay best friend, and he tells me to wear Spanx, and I'm wearing them tonight. Here they are. Yeah, the lesbians are like shuddering, like, no, don't show us that. Yeah, we do it because I'm going through menopause. I'm actually having a hot flash right now. As we're speaking, after the show, I'm going to go to the 24-hour Ralph's, you guys. You can come with me. And I go to the produce section, and I wait for the, the thunder and lightning storm. You know what I'm talking about? I wait, and for the mist to come down and the rain over the spinach. And then I know it's okay for me to strip naked. But it's okay, I can take off all my clothes and I can jump into the organic Brussels sprouts and cool off. And then I take a carrot, I steal a carrot because my doctor says I'm low in vitamin K and carrots are full of carotene, you guys. And the millennials have no idea what I'm talking about. It's fine. It's all right. So I'm here. Where are my Shameless fans? Come on. That's right. My friends are so, there are people like obstinate about it with their arms crossed. It's all right. It's fine. I won't take it. I was in Shameless season 7. I did 8 episodes. I played New Fiona, an out-of-work prostitute who works for food. That's me. Thank you. And sir, I had 2 nude scenes. 2. And it's okay. You're not eating. It's fine. Breathe through your nose. Breathe through your nose. And I am actually on skindaddy.com. Come on, everybody, get out your phones. Lesbians included. skindaddy.com. And my description on skindaddy.com is much like my IMDb voice. It's a milky white Irish girl where her left breast is bigger than her right. Thank you. I've made it. That's right. And I've been married 20 years to my thank you, you're adorable, I love you. My husband's half Italian, 20 years married to the man. It's a life sentence. Somebody probably did another joke like that, sorry. But anyway, it's 20 years with this guy, and he wasn't sure he wanted the world to see all of me. And then I showed him my contract, and he saw how much I was making, and he said, go do God's work. And I did God's work. I did. It's crazy. I'm originally from Boston. Is there anyone here from Boston? Thank you. Originally from Boston. The accent, lovers, was affecting my sex life. It was. The accent was affecting my sex life. I turned to the guy next to me after a night of heavy lovemaking, and I say, "That's a wicked big pissy you got down there, huh? Huh? Go socks. Go pants." You know, he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. It's fine. It's all right. He doesn't do anything because he's a millennial. And anyway, I'm gonna do my millennial joke. Let's get it out of the way. Where are my millennials? Come on, clap your hands. They're so tired they can't clap. I know it's very busy looking at your screen and living in your mother's basement. Okay. So here's the deal. Here's the millennial joke for you. So I took my kids to Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, the Star Wars, right? For adults, for parents, it should be called the Edge of Financial Ruin. And I was waiting with my 3 children. No, I don't have 3 children. Where the hell did that come from? Oh, it's my husband. Oops, I'm sorry. I was waiting with my 2 kids. And my daughter said to me, she goes, "Mommy, I can't wait till we go to the Millennial Falcon." I said, "Honey, it's not the Millennial Falcon. It's the Millennium Falcon. If it was the Millennial Falcon, it wouldn't be working." It killed in Fresno. Anyway, thank you. Do we like the pants? Yeah, they're cute. Ross dressed for less, where I used to be able to dress like a whore cheaply. Now they send me to Chico's, sir. You understand. They take me to Chico's. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know Chico's? Yeah, Chico's. Who knows Chico's? You know Chico's, yeah. Yeah, it's the worst place. See, I used to be able to go to Forever 21, and then they kick me out and give me a snack and say, "Get out of here, old lady." But Chico's, you walk in and you're a little sad, right? And you notice that they've sewed all the jewelry into the sweater, all the necklaces. It's sewn right in. Because we're hot flashing and we can't possibly get a necklace over our head. So they sew it right in. This is from Chico's. I don't know what this is, but it's sewn right in. Look at it. You know what this is? What is it, my cocaine for later? I don't know what this is. So I got very upset. I called the CEO. I did. I was a little bit of a Karen. Big thing. Anyway, I called the CEO. I go, "This is upsetting." I said, "Women are scholars and nurses and doctors and lawyers and stars of Shameless named Mary Kennedy, who's nude and skin daddy. And I want you to do me a favor. Stop sewing the jewelry in the sweaters. And sew my glasses, my wallet, and snack for later in the sweater, because that would make me happy. That would make me happy. I could get a little sandwich. I could have a nice blue indigo sweater and have okay, no, all right. I'm still wearing my maternity underwear. My children are 14 and 16 because it's still getting cold at night in the valley, and I can use it as a blanket. All right, that's a very old trick. Thank you, sir. I don't know if you're laughing at me or you're like, "Oh my God, my wife's this is gonna happen." It does. It happens. Your wife will be in the kitchen and she'll say her uterus is about to fall out, and then it will. And then it will do the food shopping for you for the week, and then you'll be married to a uterus. So, but you know, it's true. Your life is ruined. Like, this is what it is. Like, look at me. Look at me. I'm wearing a shirt from Chico's, a pants from Ross Dress for Us, Spanx from Marshall's, and my gay best friend, and I match. This is my freaking life. And I'm wondering why I don't get laid. I mean, what is happening? I asked my husband to spice it up in the marriage bed. What are we in? Little House on the Prairie, the marriage bed. I said, "Please, Charles, do something. Do something to me. Touch me. Do anything. Do something. Are you there, God? It's me, Mary. Please touch my vagina." Anyway. And this is what he did, guys. This is what my husband did. If you know Charles, it's very typical. He did this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. He titty flicked me and said, "My job here is done." And went and watched a Buffalo Bills game. Because he's a pussy. That's right. That's right. Have you ever done this to a woman? Look at these boobs. You know they're real. Look at them. They move back and forth. It's like a sliding glass window. Look at these things. They just move independently. All right. Anyway. I'm so tired. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, the husband. Let's talk about the husband for a little bit longer. Men, are you going to the doctor? Please go to the doctor. Men, how many of you clap? My husband will not go to the doctor, sir. Will not. He refuses to go to the doctor. He's 52 years old. It's gotten so bad that in the middle of the night, his colon taps me on the shoulder and says, "Feed me some kale, I'm dying in here." Right? So, and my husband, you're like really frightened of me. Could you imagine me in bed with you? Like, that's frightening. Like, it's really aggressive. It's very like, do the taxes. It's very aggressive. So, all right. So anyway, so my husband won't go to the doctor. So I am with the doctor. I have a doctor, and we both have the same doctor because we're 90. We live in assisted living in Pacoima, and we are with each other. And so I go to the doctor to tell our doctor that my husband isn't be there. He's not there, and he tells him he needs a colonoscopy, right? And he also needs a CPAP because my husband snores. So how many of you guys snore? And women, who snores? Yeah, don't applaud. Don't applaud. Okay, because ladies and men, it doesn't get better. If your partner snores, they will always snore. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't matter how much money they make. They still snore. They'll still wake you up. So this is what I woke up to this morning. You ready? I woke up to this. And I kicked him, and I said, "God damn it!" I said, "Why did I let you inseminate me? Jesus Christ, shut up, turn over. You need a CPAP machine, you're gonna die, you're gonna choke on we're not gonna breathe." And then he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. I don't need the doctor. You know, I'll eat some kale." And he rolls over. And then I hear, I'm finally asleep, and I'm dreaming of Jason Momoa. And I'm dreaming of Bridgerton. And then Paul comes in the dream, and he's dreaming of Bridgerton. It's very confusing. So anyway, so then I hear, and then he stops breathing. There's no up and down. He's not breathing. Oh, I'm alone. I go, do I wake him up? Do I jostle him up? And I say no. Because I told him to get the CPAP machine so he didn't die, and he didn't listen to me. So if my husband doesn't wake up and he dies, I was right. Because being married is not about being happy, everybody. It's about being right. And then I realized he's paying for college. Wake up, I love you! That's a good joke. So a couple more jokes before I leave. How many? Do I have like? You got 2 minutes. Let me do. I'll do the sex talk. So it's a 3-point joke for we have all of our students here, by the way. Let's hear it for the biz studio. This is a 3-point joke. Okay, so here we go. So anyway, my son. Let me just do this straight. All right, my son, he's in a co-ed sex class. He's 15. He's in a co-ed sex class, girls and boys, teenagers in the same room. So he comes home the other day after the class and he goes, "Mom, I want to let you know I have a bat and a ball." And I said, "Great, son, go outside and exercise with that bat and ball." He goes, "No, Mom, that's the name of my private area." And I go, "Okay." And he goes, "And the girls' private area is a harp." I said, "So their vagina's called a harp?" He goes, "Yes, I have a bat and ball. She has a harp." He goes, "Mom, don't you have a harp?" And I said, "Yes, son, I do. It's in storage. It's very dusty. And it's out of tune." Then he asked me, he goes, "Mom, what's masturbation?" I said, "Did you ask your father?" He says, "No, he doesn't look at me in the eye or talk to me." I said, "All right." So if he titty flicks you, talk to me. Anyway, I go, "Hon, it's a time when you explore yourself, you know, and in your private area." He goes, "Like a hike?" I said, "No, never ever outside. Never." And he goes, "But Mom, I'm concerned. What if you walk in my room with laundry?" I said, "So?" He goes, "Well, what if I'm exploring myself and you walk in the room with laundry and you disrupt the moment?" I said, No. I said, "You're going to put signs up on your door. You're going to put signs, a neon light, the bat lamp, anything. You know, a security guard from the Comedy Store. I don't care. Something." So I was leaving for this gig tonight, Mike, and I passed the room and it said, "I be working." did they not get the joke? I be working. He was working. And I said, I be leaving. All right. Last joke. So the kid is going through puberty, everybody. Let's hear it for my son. He tells me, Mom, I got hair in places I didn't even know I had hair. My voice is going to be really low and sexy. That's what they tell me. I said, all right, son. He goes, Mom, I hear my penis will be enormous. And I said, you know what, kid? You get that from me. All right, thank you, everybody.
What do you guys think? My fucking Mary for that? Mary Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen. She be working. She be working. You're the best. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yay!
Best birthday ever.
Yeah, 51. Can you believe it?
God bless you.
51. This
With
is
those pants, how you doing?
I know. Thank you.
Those
Hey,
pants, hey,
I
how
know.
you doing?
Right? Look at the legs. Look at that.
Get it. They're taking pictures of you.
Of course, so they can remind me at 52 that I looked good. Anyway, it's fun.
I love it. This is your second time ever doing another late show tonight.
I
ladies and
know.
gentlemen.
I know, right?
Part of the Two-Timers Club. Huh?
I know. It's great.
I love it. Two-Timers.
Two-timers.
I have a bunch of birthday questions for you because today is your actual birthday, so I want to ask Mary a bunch of birthday questions.
All right, excellent.
What was your favorite birthday of all time? Out of all the years?
My favorite birthday of all time. That's a biggie. Oh, it's interesting, isn't it? My favorite birthday of all time. Huh. I can't. I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. So my mother was a piano player, much like you. Let's hear it for the piano player. My mother was a piano player. Had a band called the Mood Swings back in Massachusetts, and I came home to Massachusetts, Marblehead, Massachusetts, and I did a gig with my mother, where my mother actually her band opened for me. They were my feature. And what was really cool is when I was in the dressing room, I heard the applause that they had for my mother and her band while I was getting ready. And then I came down, and it was really cool. My mom and I got to do a co-bill. It was really amazing. It was a great birthday. Yeah.
It is a great birthday.
Yeah, it was a great birthday.
I love that. And all your students are here too, by the way, guys. Give it up for the Big Studio.
Yes, yes, and Paul Jasek is
Paul
our
Jasek,
artist in
yeah.
residence, and he has an actual museum installation
I
at
know.
the Hollywood Museum.
I'm going to it on July 11th.
July 14th.
14th.
Yeah.
I'll go the 11th too. I'll be there. I'll be at both. I just took your class back in I guess it was like February, something like that. And you're such an amazing teacher, and you're so caring, and like it shows right there with your mom's story, where like you're very like selfless in that way, where like you were excited that your mom was getting a round of applause with you, you know, which is great. So becoming a great teacher like that, what teacher in your life inspired you the most, and why? Through all your birthdays, what was your
Who was my best teacher?
who was a teacher that sticks with you and you kind of were inspired by?
Oh, it's gonna be so corny, and I'm sorry, everybody, but you're gonna have to do it. I actually have to say that Paul Jasek has been my biggest teacher. I know it's really tough. He is, and it's not. Listen, we're not having sex, so really, no. He's been in my life for a long time, and he constantly teaches me more and more about myself. And he's the one that pushed me to open up our adult program. So I learn something from Paul every day. He's probably the most influential teacher I've ever had.
I love that.
Yeah.
Give it up for Paul Jasek. There's some tissues. I think he's crying right now in the back. That was great.
Yeah.
You guys are a great team.
We're a super
It's
team.
an amazing team.
Yeah. He almost delivered my second baby because my husband was like taking care of the toddler. And then they were like, they thought we were husband and wife, and they said, we're gonna, check, see how dilated she was. And then he goes, Mary, they're at your cervix, and he left and he was down in geriatrics. We had to page him to come back. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. What's the most interesting fact about you that not many people know?
The most interesting fact about me that most people don't know? Ooh. That's a really interesting question.
These are all deep questions.
They're
Sorry, these are birthday deep questions.
Well, I mean, I think people don't realize that I'm really related to the Kennedys, and I'm second cousins or third cousins twice removed. They don't know that about me. I think people don't realize that I'm a parent. That's something they don't know about me. I don't know. Paul, what do you think? Is there something about me that people don't know?
That if you weren't an actress, you would have been either a doctor or a paralegal.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the being on your 51st birthday? What's a piece of advice you'd like to give your younger self of all the knowledge that you've learned over the years of your birthdays?
That you will be 51 and you will be a weight that you didn't expect you to be at. No, this is true. And that you should have kissed the ground that you walked on when you were in your 30s because you were hot. And more people should have been tapping that ass. Your husband, you should have had sex with the hairdo over here. That's what should have happened because I was hot and I could give it a hell of a blowjob. I'm just gonna say that's true.
To that wicked pisser.
20 years ago or whatever, before I met my husband.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
It's true. That's what I want all ladies here to know that if you're in your 30s and you're looking in the mirror and you're going, oh, I'm not cute enough. My stomach isn't good. My ass isn't good. Kiss the world you walk on because any man will kiss that because that's all they're looking for.
Hell yeah.
They don't care. They trust me. Yeah.
Final question. Final question. What's the hardest you ever laughed? Whether it was when you were a kid, it was your 7th birthday, my monologue, whatever it was. What's the hardest you ever laughed?
So it's a Paul story. We had a podcast called The O'Mary Show. It was on LA Talk Radio. And we were it was our second show, and we had this huge author. She was a New York Times author. And she was really we had a list of things that we couldn't ask her and all this stuff. And we were at the radio station and they had technical difficulties. So when she called in, she sounded like you couldn't hear her. She sounded like she was on space, like she was unintelligible. And so our producer was like, have her, we gotta stop this, we'll figure it out. And I tell her, I say, call back. I go, call back. And so she calls back. It's even worse. And Paul goes, she sounds like she's on Mars, Mary. She said, can't even tell me. I go, well, I don't believe in space, so it doesn't matter. And I lost my mind because all Paul did, because we couldn't get it back, because he imitated it the whole time, and I lost my mind. It was the worst interview of our lives, but it was the most hilarious thing. So that was probably the hardest I've ever laughed.
I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Kennedy.
Before
you leave, we gotta sing happy birthday to Mary, ladies and gentlemen. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God.
It's a fucking frosty cream, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fucking frosty cream. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Kennedy, I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike Perkins, everybody.
The legend.
Mary Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, Mary Kennedy and the birthday girl, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready to close this show out the only way you can close out another late show tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We want to get a lot of you guys ready to close out another late show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the best band you ever heard of. It's the show with Adam and Saul.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you very much. Let me change microphones here. Hold on a second. That feels, that's worse.
Way to go.
That feels better. Okay, well, it doesn't terrible. There's no microphones that go this far. That's awesome. This is my dream. How I wanted to close out a show after a birthday. So, over.
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. You guys have been here for like 4.5 hours.
This is
you got here at like 6 fucking p.m. This is crazy.
We'll be showing Lord of the Rings after this
Yeah.
if you would like stick around.
We try, guys. We try to tighten it up, and then we just get looser every time. But you're here. We appreciate you. It's Mary's birthday. Let's fuck it up. Let's have a good time and send you guys out the way that we know how to do, and that's fuck your ear. And that's what we do. We are the show. That's the name of our band. And yeah. Thank you for. No, what the fuck? This is Sean, right? That's your name.
Yes.
Man.
Adam's doing all the talking right now.
Yeah, I got very
You got
distracted
nervous?
by the microphone not working, and that's how it goes.
But we like to come out and sing love songs from our perspective, and one thing we realized that is really important in a relationship is something called ladies' night.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have ladies' night in your relationship, start doing ladies' night. Get away from each other because you need to have your own friends, have some hobbies.
Get out. I think a lot of girls think that the guys care about it, like that we're gonna care that you go. We don't.
We don't care.
We
We don't care at all.
We're pretty stoked that you're going.
Those model trains aren't going to build.
We just got a lot of shit to do that we don't want you to tell us about, and we got shit we just don't want to show you, and so we're a shameful group. So this is a love song, and it's called Ladies' Night.
Friday night, it looks like I'm alone. Just me and my thoughts and my headphones and my phone. The missus is out, it's ladies' night tonight. Gonna set the mood, so I think I'll pour some wine. Next thing I know, I'm watching porno, and I'm gonna take my time. Then the front door opens wide, and I can't believe my eyes. My wife caught me jerking off, and so did all her friends. I thought that they had left, but somebody forgot something. Oh, and I didn't stop, hey, and I didn't stop, hey, and I didn't stop in front of her friends. And I didn't stop, and I didn't stop, cause I had my fucking headphones in. Cause I had my fucking headphones in. Friday night, I'm no longer alone. I didn't hear them coming cause of these fucking headphones. My wife gave me a look that I'd never seen before. My dick in my hands and my pants is on the floor. Next thing I know, everything's in slow-mo. I thought it was ladies' night. Brittany, Amy, please believe me, what happened to ladies' night? My wife and all her friends caught me on all fours. They looked right up my butt. I was coming on the floor. And I made a mess. Hey, and I made a mess. Hey, and I made a mess in front of the friends. And I made a mess. And I made a mess. Have you ever seen so much jizz? I've never seen so much jizz. Friday night will never be the same. I got my own apartment and of course I changed my name. What happened that night made me feel like a disgrace. I got some plastic surgery that changed all of my face. Next thing I know, I'm flying solo, a studio in Riverside. Take my word and please believe me, ladies' night ruined my life. My wife got a divorce and took all of my kids. I bought a new Corvette and now I wear a wig. Oh, and I live alone, and I live alone, and I live alone in Riverside. And I live alone, and I live alone, and it's all because of ladies' night.
I've been getting some strange DMs recently.
What are you talking
From
about?
Stephanie.
The bridesmaid?
From my wedding.
What?
Yeah, but I don't know if she knows it's me
Because
of all
of-
the plastic surgery.
Ooh, I like that.
It's like Stephanie doesn't know it's me because of surgery.
Oh.
Stephanie doesn't know it's me because of surgery. But I really think she knows it's Stephanie doesn't know it's me because of surgery. Yeah, it's kinky if she knows it's Stephanie doesn't know it's me because of surgery. Yeah, it's sexy if she knows it's Stephanie doesn't know it's me because of surgery. But I really think she knows it's me. Hey guys, do you guys want to hear one more? Or you want to go home?
Have a good time.
Do we want to leave? Should we ask him?
We were outside and we were deciding.
Let people go home, man. It's okay. It's okay. Do we want to go home feeling kind of sexy, or do you want to go home feeling kind of dirty?
Sexy.
Okay, we're gonna do it
This
by
is two. This is a two more
Oh
version.
yeah, I like that.
This is a
Okay,
two
we're
more
gonna
version.
make some noise. You want to hear sexy? Make some noise. And dirty. Jesus, that was good.
We'll just do sexy, and then if you're like, you guys are so amazing, we just want to blow both of you at the same time, then we'll do the other one.
This is a song that came about because of the pandemic, and we realized that. And even
Just a bummer of the song.
this is a bummer. Life is over. But it changed the dating game entirely. Obviously, the world shut down. It used to be you would go out to dinner and a show. And then over time, it became dinner and a movie. And then it became Netflix and chill. And then it was illegal to go to restaurants.
Yeah.
So, dating took a hit.
Yeah.
And we realized that people, you want romance in your life, but you also don't want to leave the house.
Yeah, it's gotten lazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, it just has. I could bring, like, a half-eaten burrito home, and my wife would be like, this is the
I love
sexiest
you.
thing you've ever done.
You're an amazing man.
You just have to be like, that isn't that much work, right? So that's what this song is. So we hope you love it. It's a love song. Tonight, it's you and I gonna treat you right by the fireside. But first things first, we need to do this before we get home and before we start to kiss. It only makes sense to start our night with this. So girl, give me the number so I can put it in. And let's get deep out and then let's make out. Let's get take out, then let's make out. Girl, how you feeling? What are you craving? Do you need something different? Tell me, girl.
Well, this is what I'm thinking.
You better tell us, Sean.
I got this Chinese guy who knows what I like when I don't need a burger and I don't need fries. I don't need a menu, got it memorized. A kung pao chicken, then I'll dive in those thighs. Let's get take out, then let's make out. Let's get take out, then let's make out. Egg rolls, fried rice, and some styrofoam. Man, it feels so good when it comes to my home.
and egg rolls, fried rice, and some styrofoam. Man, it feels so good when it comes to my home. And turn my lights down low, pop a bottle of wine, and we'll be grubbing till the morning light. And leave it on the counter, cause we don't even care, cause we'll be eating our food in our underwear. Let's get takeout, then let's make out. Let's get takeout, then let's make out.
In a little white box.
Let's make.
Don't forget the chopsticks.
Oh, let's get to.
I love chopsticks.
Let's make.
Throw that sauce in there too.
Soy sauce and sweet and sour too.
Wow, babe, that's a delicious meal.
Yes, it was.
Now let's go finish each other off.
Let's finish each other off.
I'll give you a cream cheese
I'll
wonton.
give you that cream cheese.
And my beef and broccoli.
My beef and broccoli too.
Thank you very much, everybody. We are the show with Adam and Sean. Thank you for coming out tonight. Mike, come say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah.
Ready? Another late night comedy show. Mike Perkins and Paul Rodo. With a house band, we've called the show. Tonight. Go home, everybody.
Yes.
Guys, give it up for the show with Adam and Sean, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, give it up for all the comedians here tonight. I want to thank you so much for coming out. I know that we started right at 8:02 and we kind of went a little late, but we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Give it up for all the comedians one more time. Happy birthday to Mary Kennedy. Give it up for Laura Cheadle, Justin Foster, Justin Saul, Daniel J. Parker, Ava Bunn. The show is Adam and Sean. We have mugs, and my girlfriend will be selling them because she's beautiful, and you should buy one for her to support the show. I just want to say she's beautiful too, guys. How sweet. He's such a nice guy. We're here every month, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing.